Why, hello everybody, welcome. My name is Rubydung. Welcome to today's episode. As you can see, I am over here at the main base. That is because I am over here trying to grab a handful of resources that I'm going to need for today's project. I am going to need a whole bunch of stone because I want to go show you guys. I just need to get all the way up here, whoop, all the way up here, and I will be working all the way in the nether today, but I will not be working on the water nether base, to be precise, though I will be working with water, though I have water everywhere in the nether, so it's kind of not something really special. But what does need to be known is, oh, I need to get into this minecart and then shift and jump out. There we go. I will be working on the zombie pigman farm today because I want to make a handful of changes. Most particular, to be exact, is I want to change the farm over to be one faster, probably. I don't know how much faster, but more importantly is I want to try to see if I can make a couple of edits, just a handful, and see how much better I can try to make this farm. Because I made this farm kind of haphazardly, just kind of tried to see how well I could make it. Like, basically a standard mob farm, but with zombie pigmen. Well, I think I can change up just a little bit and get this farm to perform significantly. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I was scared by that. That always happens. Oh wait. I'm leaving that in the final cut. Oh wow. But either way, I think I can significantly increase the rates here, or at very minimum shift this over into an XP farm, because this is already actually performing fine. Yeah, I think this is performing at a medium pace. Yeah, this is performing at a medium pace. I want to try seeing if, well, the easy part to turn this into an XP farm, I guess, would just be putting a block right there, or something like that. But I want to make a couple different changes, because the biggest problem that actually occurs is all the pigmen are falling from different levels. So, just because one survives this drop, oh, apparently some gold fell down here. Apparently there's one that died in the system somewhere. I don't know how that happened. But, just because I shortened the drop here, doesn't mean all the zombie pigmen are going to survive. There's still going to be just ones that are dying, because the farm itself is about 4 layers high or whatever. So, I cannot rely off that working. So, I need to actually make a handful of changes here. So, I want to get some blocks and then get up there to show you guys. Alright, I'm all the way up here now, and you can also see how the gold is getting down there, I think. Zombie pigmen, it looks like they're drowning in here, but I can now get up here and show you guys a little bit of the interior. It's been a long while since I've shown the inside of this thing, but this is approximately what it looks like. They just kind of walk this little path here, and they fall into this water. Now, the zombie pigmen actually entering the water here based off of these platforms is quite low. It's a very low chance to actually have the zombie pigmen enter the actual ground. I also looks like I'm not making very good use of space. Looks like. I wonder why it's like that. What on earth was I doing? What was I doing? What the heck? Oh, I know what I was doing. Okay, so I was spacing it out so I can get water. Ah, okay, I see what I was doing. Yeah, I can definitely redesign this. Yeah, I can definitely do a better redesign. So, yeah, now up here at the very top, I think it's time for me to go through here and eliminate all of the actual area here. Well, not all of it, but a good portion of it. I'm going to be tearing out quite a bit of this actual farm now, and I'm going to be replacing it with a different farm design. So I'm just going to quickly go through here and tear out each of the layers here. Not each of them, but, well, actually, no, probably each of them. I'm going to tear out the first layer to start with, so that way I can see a base concept. And then hopefully see how well that works. Actually, no, probably just going to do it all, honestly. I'm debating in my head, but I think I'm just going to do the whole thing. So, I'm going to tear this whole thing out real quick and just do the first layer anyways. I just went back and forth, said I'm going to do the whole thing, and I'm doing the first layer. I'm just going to do the first layer. Alright, so I have carved off the top floor here, and have the little water streams here in order to prepare the first part. In which case, what I simply want to do for that is, okay, we're at the start. I'm going to be re-putting back some blocks to do that. There's going to be a little bit of water that spreads out, but now I can do this. There's a reason why I'm doing this. It's not just to be weird. And just cut off that stream, get a bunch of weird water flows, and just keep doing that for each of them. Ooh, I messed that one up semi-badly. And there we go. And just break that off. And finally, just this one. There we go. Now, I am going to want to go up just a little bit, and I'm going to want to fraction off the water immediately. Hi, zombie pigmen. I see you've spawned on my dirt here. Oh, man. Yeah, I was talking earlier about how my pigman farm isn't effective enough. Well, here I am. Just gonna get myself back up there. Alright, just gonna go straight up like this. Alright, so I have done some redesigning, and I have made... This isn't a farm exactly. This is a pseudo-farm, I guess is the best way to put it. But this is going to be my water distribution for the actual farm. But it was very important to actually get this set up, because it's weird. So what I had to do is I had to offset this water here by 1, and then split it off into 5 columns, and then do that 4 times. Then I got each of those columns, and I dragged them out a certain number of blocks, and I now have them over a whole bunch of a grid pattern. Now, what I can do is go through here and break each of these actual blocks holding the grid in place. Like, for example, if I were to break this, it's not going to work. But... with this, whenever I reset it, I can theoretically, or just use this as a farm, because technically this would work. It's going to be one of the weirdest farms I've probably ever built, but, oh, okay, you see, this worked, like that. So, boom, like that. I believe breaking this will not work. Okay, I'll keep that in mind for the future. And then, like that. And, are you two going to be merging? Yes, they are. Okay, I need to fix that. There we go. And, boom. Fix that. And it's not going to fix. Okay. Well, it will fix if I tell it to. Water parkour. Do that, and okay, yep, I need to clog all this up now. Alright, that's annoying. But, what I have done doing it like this, I just need to go through here and clog up all of my spouts now, because I have done this slightly wrong. But, hopefully with this, I will be able to distribute water quite evenly to design an actual farm. So the farm that I have below right now will not be there anymore. I'm going to be having to get rid of that very slowly, but I want to get this grid sorted up because this grid could actually be extremely useful in the future, because this is the highest water in the entire world. So if I can get all of my water here nice and sorted, then I don't have to worry about, well, I will still have to worry about it. But, for example, if I want some water off the nether 100 blocks away, I can access this water and be able to get it there. The only problem is the bedrock. That is the only problem that I'm going to have to face, but I can work around it. So, what I'm having to do now is patch up this floor. Apparently, I forgot to do a lot of it underneath these little bits here, because I was planning to show a little bit more of this on camera, but I'm just having so much going on. So much. But I'm going to get this patched up here real quick, and I'll be back with you guys with this patched up, and hopefully I can show you the process that what I am trying to do with this water. Because my main priority right now is to get a functional water tap nice and set up so it can be accessed from very far away. And technically I've already kind of done that, but I'm wanting to get a basically mini one sorted here so it can immediately go into a pigment farm directly under this. Okay, so platform redone. Now I can go through here and break all of this out, and I will get a nice flow of water, but I will still need to do a couple of things, particularly after I break this out. I want to double check something because I'm pretty sure the flow is not going to go far enough. But I luckily have a thing that I can do about that. It's going to be a bit weird, but I think I can do something about that. Let me just break all this out and make sure. Yeah, it's not going far enough. But I have a thing I can do. Let's see if this works. If not, then I'm going to have to do something a little bit special. So there's all of that. Then if I break that, I think it's only going to go one block. Yeah, so there's going to be this little space here. So, what I'm going to have to do about that, sadly, is I'm going to have to come all the way over here, and, ooh, I have to make sure not to block that water off. Alright, like that, and then break that. There we go. And, of course, I'm going to have to do this. Oh, yep, and then it's, oh, wait, no, hold up. I want that to happen. Hold up. Hey, come back. Alright, and then just go through here doing this. And then go through here and break those. And, oh, yep, it's going to go down the hole. Whoopsie. But with that, I will get a nice full coverage of the area. In which case, I just now need to go through here and put these blocks in place. And theoretically, I can fix this a little bit, so if I want it to be more precise, what I do is I go through here, and I do this. Ooh. So just go through here and build up a wall, and with this, block that off, and I think that's fine. Yeah, that's good. Alright. Break that, and now just continue building this wall up like this. Alright. Now if I break it, just like this, and then break that center block out again, I should have full coverage on this side. Yep, and waha! So now I have a full coverage of this area so I can access water from down below just by drilling straight up, which is going to be really nice for when I have to design the pigment farm. But to start with, I now need to repeat what I did by accident there. I'm going to be honest, I didn't plan that, but that's a lot easier than I was planning to do on camera. So I'm going to be breaking this out, then putting this block here, then follow that up all the way along to this side, and I'm going to block off this hole because I'm going to fall down it if I don't, and then also, no, the water's striking me away, then also just do this. If I can repeat this, then I know the system works, which I'm pretty confident this is how the system works. I just need to go through here and break all the cobble very slowly, and then go through here and build this up. There we go. Like that, and just go a straight line down, and also that, like that, and boom, like that. Oop. Place this, and I think I should be good when I break this out. I just have to do this 2 more times, I think. Let me break this out and check. Aha! Yes, now I'm just going to repeat this 2 more times and be back with you guys real quick. Alright, so now I have the water stream nice and set up so I can tap into a water stream up above so I can begin designing the zombie pigman farm down below. But that's going to be a tad difficult. Aha! So what I'm going to have to do to start with is removing the zombie pigman farm entirely. Like, gone. It is of no use to me now in its current state. Theoretically, I could just hook it back up to the water streams and have it be perfectly fine, but it's not that good. I'm going to completely tear this thing down and scrap it. Like, this is of no use now because I'm going to be coming up with a much better design. Hopefully. I think. But anyways, guys, that's probably going to be doing it for today's episode. I've had a ridiculously hectic time trying to record this episode. You have no idea I've had to jump through so many hurdles just for this one episode because scheduling has been a nightmare for certain things. But regardless of any of that, that's going to be doing it for today's episode. I'm just slowly tearing out one of the layers of the zombie pigman farms in case you're curious. But anyways, guys, if you have any ideas of things you want to see me work on in this series, I love hearing ideas of things you want to see me work on. I'm not sure when I'm going to get back to this project. I might give it 1 or 2 episodes because I do want to come up with a much better filing system because I want to come up with a small platform, but I want to come up with enough of them that it can fit under the gaze of this water. So that way the zombie pigman will be falling in more often and then go down. So honestly, the best system could just be 1 or 2 platforms. Because honestly there's no other spots for zombie pigmen to spawn, but I still want spawn rates because of how random chance works. So I'm going to be debating a long time over how to do the spawn platforms, but either way, that is going to be something for a different episode entirely, really. So, with that, guys, that's going to be doing it for today's episode. I'll be seeing you guys here in the next one. So long. See ya. Bye.